Looking to take your financial knowledge to the next level? You're in the right place. Welcome to Ask Ralph, offering accounting, technical, and financial advice. Whether you're looking to save taxes or improve your business, he's got you covered. Here's your host of Ask Ralph, Ralph Eastup Jr.
Welcome back to the Ask Ralph program. Today we're joined by Dr. Balchandani. Please tell me about yourself and your practice.
Thank you for having me, Ralph. I'm a general dentist. I've been practicing dentistry for approximately 14 years. I started out practicing in New Jersey as part of a large multiple provider dental office, but always wanted something smaller with a family atmosphere. And then I moved to Delaware about 6 years ago, and I purchased a dental practice that was in existence for about 35 years from Dr. Kaminsky, who you know. And the practice name now is Christiana Pleasant Dental, and we're located in Newark, Delaware. And it's a two-doctor, two-hygienist practice that focuses on family and cosmetic dentistry. And we have state-of-the-art facility, and our mission is always to provide all of our patients with quality, affordable dental care.
So what have you done to set your practice apart from others, and what would you say has been your key to success?
Well, you know, we do incorporate technology into our practice. We try to stay current. We do everything we can to provide the best treatment to our patients. However, I feel like our key to success is, and what's unique about us and what sets us apart is the fact that we really listen to our patients. And, you know, not everyone can afford ideal dentistry. So sometimes you have to give people different options and work with them financially.
Sure.
And I also think that, you know, we do go above and beyond as a team to make sure that patients understand their treatment plan and feel comfortable proceeding with their dental work. Sometimes to a layperson, dental terminology is confusing, and me and the staff are very cognizant of that. And we do our best to make sure that the patient understands what we are doing and why we're doing it. And we try to treat, you know, we try to treat the whole person and not just the teeth. So that, I think that's one of the key factors that sets us apart. And also we try to be as gentle as possible. You know, our name is Christiana Pleasant Dental, and we do try to be as gentle as possible. We have a new pain-free anesthesia system. It's a buffered anesthetic that, you know, doesn't sting or burn or hurt as much when we're injecting it. And, you know, that's been very popular with patients. We also have nitrous oxide sedation for the little ones and for the apprehensive patients, which has really helped. And our patients are very happy. And so it shows, I think, you know, talking to people and being understanding and trying to be as gentle as possible has what set us apart. You know, most of our new patients hear about us through other patients, through word of mouth, or from our 5-star Google reviews. So.
Excellent. And I want to talk to you a little bit about technology. I have a little bit of experience with the technology because you did some work for me where you were able to create I don't know the term, I get a crown all in one day. I wanted you to talk about your technology that you use in your practice.
Sure. So we don't, you know, it's important to look at all the new technologies that are coming out. You know, the world of dentistry is changing quickly, and some technologies are great and definitely very easy to implement and good for the patients and for how you provide dentistry to the patients. So what we've chosen, one of the, you know, newer technologies that we've chosen is the CEREC crown machine, which is what I made your crown with. Mm-hmm. And this machine is basically a CAD machine that we scan the mouth with. We have a little camera that we scan the mouth with, and it makes the crowns in one appointment. And the crowns are extremely well fitted, and they look just like the rest of your teeth. And people just love having it done all in one day, in one appointment. It takes about 2.5 hours, and you leave with your tooth. So that's been one of the technologies we've implemented. We've also changed our X-ray systems to digital X-ray systems, and that is great because it's reduced the patient's exposure to radiation by 90%.
Wow, that's a big deal.
Yeah. And so that was something we implemented about 5 years ago into the practice. And then I mentioned the pain-free anesthesia systems before. We also have intraoral cameras, and this comes into the whole communication thing with the patients again, showing them what we see so that they understand what we're doing and why we're doing it and are comfortable with it. And that's everything. And we've also computerized the whole practice, the patient records, and that makes communicating with each other much easier. And it also makes communicating with other specialists that we're talking with much easier. And that's been very helpful also.
Excellent. That makes perfect sense. I talk with clients all the time about embracing technology, and I think you're doing it the right way, and you're looking at technology and making sure that it's patient-centered.
Yes.
What are your plans for the future, and how do you intend to grow and continue to, make your practice better?
In the near future, in about a month, we're thinking of incorporating a cone beam CT scanner into the practice. And this technology is used to improve our diagnosis of tooth fractures and infections. Two-dimensional radiographs that we use now, the 2D x-rays, don't always tell the whole story. Sometimes you need a 3D scan to diagnose a toothache. You could have an abscess that's superimposed up against the tooth, which is not showing up through the roots of the tooth, and you miss it. And, I call that the mystery toothache. And, you
Sure.
go to your dentist, like this tooth's been hurting me for months. And your dentist is like, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yep,
Sure.
exactly. So the 3D scan will help diagnose those difficult cases. Also, it'll also give us the ability to pre-plan our implant surgeries. So what's
excellent.
going on now is a 3D model of the jaw is used to make a surgical guide. And the surgical guide basically has these little pinholes that you place the implants through. And that gives us the ability to basically place the implant with maximum accuracy. And, it's placed perfectly, not even a millimeter out of place every single time.
Oh, excellent.
Yep.
That's fantastic. So how do my listeners reach you, and what's the best way to get in touch with you?
The best way to get in touch with us is probably via phone. The practice website is Christiana Pleasant Dental, all one word, .com. So you can check us out on our website. Our phone number is 302-738-3666.
And do you offer any kind of special offers for new patients or anything along those lines?
Yes, we do. We have a free professional whitening kit that we give to all of our new patients. And we also have an in-house insurance plan for patients who do not have insurance through an employer. So we started this because we had a lot of patients that were retiring, and we have a lot of self-employed patients.
Sure.
And so we provide an in-house insurance plan to them, which is at a discounted rate for all our fees. So we have that to offer. We have, certain discounts on certain procedures going on right now, like our Invisalign procedures and things like that. So,
well, thank you for joining me on the program today. Check out Christiana Pleasant Dental in the Omega Professional Center right across from the Christiana Hospital.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You've been listening to Ask Ralph, brought to you by Saggio Accounting Plus. Please subscribe to and rate our podcast on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts, and leave us a rating and review. Our podcast is produced by Carolyn Peters. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Ask Ralph Media. You can also hear me each week on 1450 WILM and on 1410 WDOV in Delaware, and on the iHeartRadio app. Submit your questions or ideas for future shows by sending an email to AskRalph@AskRalph.com.
The information contained in this episode of Ask Ralph is based on data available as of the date of its release. Saggio Accounting Plus and Ask Ralph Media Inc. is under no obligation to update this content if changes occur. Applying this information to your specific situation requires careful consideration of all facts and circumstances, and any information provided is not to be considered as financial, tax, or legal advice. Please consult your tax advisor or attorney before acting on any material covered.